Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and welcome to another exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff, the series where I teach you how to properly promenade on the promenade. That's right. But moving on with the Hachette R.M.S. Titanic, the ship, the legend. We are on stage 30. So let's take a quick look through the magazine. See what's going on in here. The Belle Epoque. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. In Central Europe at the end of the 19th century, Austria's vivacity and modernity made Vienna one of the leading lights of the Belle Epoque. I think that's how you pronounce that. I don't know. But anyway, getting some lovely pictures here. The arts. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. And a memorial to Titanic's crew. Very nice. And here we have Titanic sinks at the box office despite its screenplay based on a best-selling novel. Plus an award-winning director and a team of actors raised the Titanic proved to be a dud. Oh, you can actually watch this movie on YouTube. It is free to watch on YouTube. I've seen it. It's not a great movie, but I did buy this lovely. You've seen this in the background in all the videos. I bought this lovely 3D printed model based on the scene from Raise the Titanic, where they, oddly enough, raised the Titanic, and that's what this little 3D printed model is from. I found this on Etsy, so if you want this, it's on Etsy. So yeah, but this is based on Raise the Titanic. And again, the ship is grossly inaccurate, but it's how it looked in the movie. It's how it looked in the movie, but anyway. Yeah, Raise the Titanic. Not a great movie, but watch it anyway. It's on YouTube. Go ahead and watch it. But here we have, there you go, the movie poster. Once they said God himself couldn't sink her, then they said no man on earth could reach her. Now you will be there when we raise the Titanic. Oh. Anyway. But there we have parts and instrucciones and all that good stuff. So there you have the magazine. Here we have our parts. So let's get down to it, because as always, ain't nothing to it but to what? Oh, but to do it. So let's do it. I'll leave our model right here because I don't feel like getting up and putting it back where it goes. We'll just leave that right there. Alrighty, so let's open up. Alright, actually, before we open up the instrucciones, let's take the parts out. Let's take our parts out first. Get that right there. Tissue paper. More parts here. And more tissue paper. Got some more bits and pieces and odds and ends and bits and bobs and squares. And there you go. That can get out of my life. And alrighty. So now we can open up our instrucciones. Ay, que instrucciones. Ay. Okay. So what are we doing here? We are doing the base of the second engine. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So let's get down here. Let's get down here. So we're bringing in our engine, which, by the way, I did get it working. It's just, actually, it wasn't seizing up because something was misassembled. It was just seizing up because as I was turning it, I was just kind of like jerking this around and it was making things get caught, but it actually does work. If you turn it smoothly, everything does work as it should. So I didn't have to fix anything. It's just the way I was trying to operate it just made things seize up. So user error, that's all. But anyway, we have our engine here. So first thing we are doing is bringing in this piece right here, which has these tiny little ladders, which you can't see. There you go. There's your scale, your sense of scale. And this is getting oriented thusly. And sitting where exactly? Sitting right there. Like that. And now we have to bring in... Oh! You know what we got to bring in? The all-time best screws ever. The best screw you'll ever get. The only screw you'll ever need. M-screws! That's right, because without M-screws, you are screwed. That's right! So we need 4 M screws. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And of course, since these are going into metal, I have my little container of oil. Boop. Alrighty. So now let's rise a little bit here. Okay, let's get this all situated. And you know what? You need to hold this up for me. There we go. That's how we're going to make this work. There we go. That's what we're doing. That's how we're doing this. So we just have to give these a little dippity dip. So we're just doing these into the 4 corners here. So we got number 1. Again, we're just going to get them started. You stay up. You stay up because it's normal. And dippity dip. Get that in place. Okay. Number 3. Dippity dip. And get that in. Get it started. Get the party started. Dippity dip. And the last one. There you go. And now, whisker. Oh, whisker. Get this nice and unsnuggened. So how's everybody doing? How is everybody feeling? As always, hope everyone's doing well. Everyone's staying safe. What am I doing? Whisker. As only I can do. More screwing around with my Titanic. With my Titanic model. But so far, coming along nicely. Coming along nicely. So far, I've been quite pleased with this model. I think it is very well done, in my opinion. Little hiccup here and there, like getting that little gearbox for the anchors to work. Like that was a little bit of troubleshooting you had to do. A couple instances where you have to do a little troubleshooting, but all in all, though, not too much of a chore. I've been enjoying this, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it too. Alrighty, get this unsnuggened. Get that even more unsnuggened. Yep, we need to get this more unsnuggened. Make sure you've reached maximum unsnuggenedness. That is a word. Look it up. There we go. How's that one? That one can use a bit more unsnuggening also. There we go. There we go. Everything's not. Actually, this one can use a little bit more also. There we go. Want everything feeling nice and solid there. There we go. Okay. So we got that. So now we can turn the page. And now we are installing this bit right here, which is diecast. So this does have a specific orientation because it is not focus camera. There we go. You have like a post on this side, nothing on this side. There is a specific orientation, and it looks like the orientation is thusly. So it's just sitting in there like that. Like so. Okay. So you just need to stand this up again. Prop it up. And this is getting, what? Where are they? They're getting FM screws. 4 FM screws. 1, 2, and 3, 4. There we go. So, we just need to, of course, do a little bit more dippity dipping. Dippity dip. And where are these going? These are going into these inner ports here, these 4 inner ports. It's right there. Number 1. Boop. Have I mentioned how much I love magnetic screwdrivers? Oh, I love them. I love them. Magnetized screwdrivers are the best. Of course, you can turn any screwdriver into a magnetized screwdriver. It's not hard to do. But when they already come magnetized, it's great. But again, you can always do it yourself. It's easy. It's really easy. A couple of my screwdrivers I magnetized myself. There we go. So now we can get those unsnuggened. There we go. That's number 1. Number 2. He's unsnugging real good. Number 3. There we go. You know they're unsnugging because that screw just stops. It's just like, boop, no more. There you go. Boop. That's it. There we go. So now we got that on there. Now we have a base. Now it can stand. It can stand on its own. It can stand and deliver. The devil he may take you. All right. So we still have some more screws to put on. We need 6 AP screws. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. No, that's 5. 6. There we go. The suspense was killing me. The suspense was killing me. All right, so we're just now putting these into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to square all that up. Okay, so again, we need to just prop this up. And gets to dipping. Gets to dipping, get the screw in. Which, you know, dipping and screwing do go hand in hand. So you know what? Makes sense. Makes all the sense in the world. Lesson. Oh, Lord. Anyway, we're building a model here. That's what we're doing. We're building a model. We're building a model. Oh, man. All right, where are we going? Over here. Gotta make sure we screw in the right place also. That's always extremely important. Dippity dip. There we go. Get the party started. Number 5. I didn't give it that good of a dippity dip, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Dippity dip. There we go. There we go. We got them all in, and now we can unsnuggin. We will unsnuggin it all. Okay, there we go. You're putting a lot of screws into this bottom plate here. I mean, they really want you to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere. Which, hey, I'm not complaining. I'm a fan. I'm here for it. I like structure, stability. Give me all of that structure, all of that stability. Go. Last one. This is the last screwing we're going to be doing today. There we go. Boom. There we go. We have the base done for the engines there. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. So what are we doing now? Now we're bringing in, I can put this away actually. We don't need the oil anymore. Thank you. Thank you for your service. So now what are we doing? We're bringing in, oh, these little bits. These little fragile bits. They are fragile. And no, that's not Italian. We have these little bits here, which are going to plug in right up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, these are kind of fragile. Just pop them in. Be very careful. As always, cat hair not included. So you don't really have to use tweezers. I know in the instructions they have it pictured using tweezers. You don't have to. I mean, granted, I have little small hands and small fingers, so you know, it's pretty easy for me. But if you have actual adult-sized hands, you might want to use tweezers. But for me, I can manage. There we go. Now these you definitely want to be careful with, because these are fragile and you can snap these right off. So, but there you go. You can see those there. Installed. Looking lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So that is done. So it seems like we only have one more step to go, and that is taking the end plates, which is this piece right here, and that's going to go on the end, oddly enough. So that's just going to fit right over there, like that. And they do recommend using glue because, yes, that's definitely that's loose. That's not staying on without some glue. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this, I'm going to glue this on real quick. And there it is. It is glued into place. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, there we go. That is it. That is it. There is our completed work. That is what they have there. And this is what I have here. And there you go. We are nearing completion of the second engine. And that is it. That is it for this stage of the build. Got some more of the engine done. And we are done for this week. So as always, if you would like to sign up for your own Titanic kit, there'll be a link in the description down below for you to check out. And if you missed any stage of this build, there is a playlist in the description down below as well for you to check out at your leisure. And you can watch this lovely ship of dreams take shape before your very eyes. So there you go. As always, I hope you enjoyed this exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff. And remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek. Be proud. Palm in your face.